Hi friends. Hey everyone. Today my nephew and I went out to catch Crucian carp. I've taken him fishing once in my whole life. It was probably about a month ago, and today we're going to try to catch some at the wild pond. There are Crucian carp here, and we're in an open field. Beautiful. This grass, this little bush, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's called St. John's wort. So let us know in the comments if I'm saying this right. Here's one. Look, there's a bush over there, and there's another one. This is field grass that you can brew tea with. It will attract the fish. Yeah, we're going to catch some. Look, there are wild daisies over there. Beautiful. I love places like this. Sure, the fish can be of different sizes, but you know, you're not tied to anyone. You can do whatever you want. In general, there's a lot of beauty here. So, this is for you. So, this is for you too. So, we're taking the duck. You're going to fish with a rod, and today I'm going to use a whip with whatever reel I have handy. Yeah, well, let's head down the path there. Slowly, basically, we don't need anything more today. We have a balance of 6 meters on the rod, so it doesn't break. I don't want to snap it. Task number 1 is not to get snagged. Task number 2 is not to break it. I set the task however you want. Yeah. Like place? I like it. Alright. In this spot I opened the fishing season in spring with Ivanic. There was a lot more water here, where you're standing. There used to be even more water. Right now, yeah, we were fishing right from here. At your feet, it won't be deep. But I hope there are some fish, reeds. Cool, so let's continue. What's it called? It's just what's it called? A fork, of course, a fork. Rogach. Rogach, that's right, indeed, this is the rogach. In short, this is what is regulated here. But look at the different shapes. This one is more for a feeder or for a rod, so that when the fish bites, it doesn't drag you away. And this is purely soft. For this, you have to watch, look. You can sleep through this, okay? Yeah, you're not drinking, right? Good job. That's why both will work for you. Guys, that was the base. I'm putting on the GoPro camera. The kid says, "What, are you in a bra or something?" Look!
Bring it on! You got me, you really got me? No, well, it's the first time I've heard something like this, of course, yeah. All right. To catch the biggest Crucian carp, you got it.
So, we're at the pond. What do you know about Crucian carp? Crucian carp is a fish from the carp family, which can be found in almost every swamp. In the pond, there used to be a lot of them, and it was the easiest thing to catch. Now, I'll tell you a secret. There isn't much Crucian carp. There is such an order, such a fish as Crucian carp. Why the hell would it give up? I'll tell you, that's not true. The Crucian carp is being caught and biting well, so we'll be hitting them today. Here, they bite best on worms. When bait worms are the best choice. Molina, barley for Crucian carp. If you know anything, feel free to add it, or some kind of chatter. We're going to use worms because they won't get knocked off as easily. And easier to splash. Yeah, the fish is splashing. Somewhere in the reeds. It's splashing in the reeds. It's unclear where it's splashing. Look, somewhere up high. In the reeds, it splashes. Uh-huh. Or turtles, or Crucian carp. No, no turtles. Somewhere over there. The fish is feeding in the reeds. The element was yours. So, well, you know how to handle it. Exactly. At first on the hook. Well done. Let's throw off the bracket when slowly. All right, now you take it out, put the worm on, and I'll see how you're doing it. I'll give you a tip, Boriska. Take it. I usually use half a worm, so you can put it on and then just bite off the tail with your nails. That's how all fishermen do it. Usually, don't worry, just show me. This is how you bait it, right? Yeah. See the barb sticking out. Need sting? Hide it. This tip of yours, the one that sticks out, is a worm's head. Do you see it? Put it on the barb like you're putting a sock on your foot. We have one cloth for both of us. You and I caught catfish. Tell me, is it easier to dress flatheads? They're huge? Yeah, these worms are small. Yeah, I'm putting on the manure worm, hiding the barb. Now we'll show you how.
In short, the kid took the worm off, put it on, took it off, put it on. 3 times, right? Practice, practice. It goes until the end of the fishing trip. Today your task is to learn how to bait the worms.
So look, yeah, they're slippery. Yeah, they're really tricky to handle. So example, the little worm, so I can show you properly, right? So look, here's the worm. I start to put it on about halfway, then he knocks it down. I hold it with my hands, put it on tightly like that, once. There, a little further, I understood. And see this edge where the head is, it sticks out a little. We put it on like this, right along the hook, and move it a little with our fingers, so that you can see the sting. It's completely closed. Here's the worm, it's like a sock completely put on the foot. This one, that's hanging around here. You can undermine it here with your nails. This cup, you throw the can, you got it. So the worm is on and the fish can't see it. Do you understand? The fish is made of metal. So it's all set, there it is hidden for you. Alright, now go ahead and cast the line. Now let's check right away, just baiting, everything will be fine. There's also a second way I'll show you later. You can thread the worm like this and tear it a bit with your nails. And it releases its juice, they say it attracts the fish, but I always try to keep the barb covered. Give me a cloth. A cloth. Isn't it my essential public? My tongue is getting tangled, it's a fishing thing. Well, how are the fish biting? Yes. But that's a different story. Biting, biting. Right, a little bit. That's where you're standing. Are you good? Come on, Care. Here you go, a fork. Wow, look how much it ate. Unbelievable. Ilyaka, Ilyaka. Just perfect. And the float has risen. Awesome.
You'll just be putting the rod in like this. Wow, look how it's literally swimming. No way.
Go give it a try. Oh, I'm already looking good. Laughing at... What about that a booby-trapped slipper, remember? Yeah. Looks like me. Nothing. Come on, there are worms over there. Go, grab the jar. We'll be fishing with worms. No, over here, this is the net. No, right here. Worms. There's a fish here called the Amur sleeper. It's small. Amur sleeper. That's what they call it. Something like that. She is small like a bleak, but looks like a little cupid. Like a small Amur fish. It doesn't grow any bigger, like a pinky finger. And it will keep asking, got it. He takes it, he doesn't take it, blocks the Crucian carp. Our task is to get away from it today. I'll take that garden rake, and I've measured the depth. Look, you're catching it standing, and you just lay it down. The royal spot, I'm telling you. Garlic for the Crucian carp, my absolute favorite, you know, specifically for the Crucian carp. Always. In spring it's awesome, summer is good, too. But in autumn, there's no garlic, so you can add something neutral yourself. Here's the bait. Specifically, what kind of bait? It's seeds, oil cake, and garlic for the Crucian carp. This is the best. There's nothing better. The smell of fried seeds and something with garlic. We're just going to mix a little bit of bait right now. Let's add just a little bit of the bait. A couple of changes, not too much, or we'll get a lot of small fish coming in. A lot, got it. Just to mix it with garlic, you know, to spread the smell in the water, so it has somewhere to come. Just a little. Would you believe it, just as I set out for fishing? A storm is coming. What I mean? Short. I don't know. I really wouldn't want that. Rain. Really a lot. Because we just arrived. So, I cast it out and it's not biting right away. For now, maybe it's a good thing that Chewbacca won't annoy us. The frogs are just croaking. A little wind float. It's drifting. It's still a 2 gram. Got it. Yeah. Good job. Live bait. Huh? Well, what do you want? Damn, I opened the account with about 50 fish. We'll catch them by the faces. Let's try. Let's try. Okay, now we're going to fill a bucket with water and start collecting them. I'm looking at the word through. I'll look it through. Throw everything here like you're carrying it. And where's the bucket? To be continued. What you doing? Or the bait? Catch pike, then. Come on. Fix it. I got him some water. He let it out. Well done. A real fisherman. I know your task. Cast it out. You caught something. It's okay. Everyone does that. You're filming, not the fish. And I'm filming you. This might be a bit tight. 2, nothing. Our first fish caught, not by me. Here's the most important thing. Just hold on. Don't get too exposed. Little by little. Little. Yes. Wait, I caught one? Milk. Milkweed. They gave me more. They gave me more. Bream and Crucian carp. But you're really something. What a nice weather, huh? Gorgeous. There was no wind. Everything was just great. Well, come on, come on. Wow, look at that one. Nice one. It's fine, take it by the handle. Yeah, which one? Come on, grab it. Well, this is already something, right? Good. You know the Crucian carps. Color, look how golden it is. See, it is. You can only find this in ponds. So remember what I'm saying, in the wild. Look at that Crucian carp, it's big. In commercial waters, pay lakes, buy them. Which one for breeding got it? It's silver, and the taste isn't the same. This Crucian carp, this one is golden. You can only find it in such ponds. We're throwing the wild ones into the bucket. Well, now, yes. Throwing everything I will do to me. Somehow wrote such golden Crucian carp from the red book, guys. Well, it's not true. Exactly, these Crucian carps get their color because of the water, because of the swamp, the color of the water, hydrogen sulfide, and they acquire that color. Yeah, the weather today is definitely windy. The breeze is really something in the middle of it. Generally, yeah. Well done, you're doing great. You've got a heavy float over there, and overall you're awesome. And I've got it sitting there, like you said, going on and on later. And it turns out he's there, just like you said. The wind is carrying the float, and he grabs it midair and hangs there. How Roma let it. Pull, 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 pull. Did you see? It took your bait. You've got a big one on the line. The fish are jumping out of the bucket. Okay, I'll secure it. No, let it be. Just, if it falls to the ground, we need to keep an eye on it. Let it be. Yeah, he says, what's up, smart Crucian? Oh, I've got just one left here, one little piece. They pecked at it, got it. The sting is covered, yeah. Not much, just caught a few here and there. Not like at our Komarov spring. Just grab some branches and break them. The wind is strong, there are not many mosquitoes. If it weren't for the wind, the mosquitoes would have already been biting you. What did you understand about Crucian carp? What did he do? It tries, and then it backs off for about 5 seconds. It backs off. Yeah. Then it comes back, bites for about 10 seconds,
and then it starts to pull. Uh-huh. Well, I get it. The crafty Crucian carp is indeed like a little trickster. Nice one. Yeah, you're pulling it into the hole. Bravo, look at me while I'm here. Here's smoke. Everything's smoke. You're already a guy. I've got one here. And I already had one sitting here. Well, you should catch two then. Listen. Well, whose is bigger? Well, whose is bigger? Let's see. Come on. Oh man, they look so similar, right? Two brothers. No, just one. The one that's thicker. He got full while feeding. All right. Look. Help me out. Take it off me. Careful. Oh dear. It happens. Let's go. But Crucian Carp. Well, summer. It's raining. I don't know what the weather will be like. But I would like to fish with a mix without any rain. I like to fish with a worm. When you fish, you don't have to change the bait 100 times. That's one. Secondly, when you fish with a worm, you can wait for that moment. When the fish will bite really well, you don't have to wait for every little nibble to see if it will take your bait or not. Like the splashing of Crucian carp. You might not hear the frogs croaking loudly, but they are really going at it. Look, I need to tell you this cool tip. Like safety precautions during fishing. On each fishing rod you might have seen there's a drawing of a lightning bolt and wires. Have you ever come across high voltage wires while fishing? There are a bunch of lures, floats, and bait, right? They throw it here into the pool, got it? The line, the cord, just the conductive one. The cord is thicker, it gets wet and absorbs water. If the line is like that, you got it. Tall fishing rods. If you're fishing in places like this, well, we're under the trees. Basically 50-50. It's not a big deal if we're in open areas. Your fishing rod is the highest point then. And if there's lightning, it strikes right there. Got it. So you have to put it down and go hide somewhere. Or under the shots, you know, like that. Or somewhere else. Because you have to be very careful. Got it. This is no joke. And when you're fishing, especially under the wires, it's better not to sit there. Don't get too close or you'll snag your line or rod. Got it? In life, I know of cases where it killed people. Seriously, got it. Well, whether it was drunk or not, I don't know. They threw it, you know, it got electrocuted and really hit hard. You see that? Let's show everyone. There's a sticker on the bottom of each fishing rod. Here it is. Be careful on purpose. Boat! Let's go. Oh, wait. Something there. Someone wants something. You have. Yes. We're frying the milk. A nice one went, yeah. The bite is really good. Let's go. Rain and bite. And yours is biting. Let me see exactly which one is better for which tree. There's a huge station nearby so we can compare. Wow, look at that, no way. Beauty. The trunk, yes. Just a baobab. They give the rain, takes away drips. Then the rain. Mine. My empty there already ate it all. It's all down to 0.
Yeah, mine too. 0. They devoured it. Short. The reason is it's very changeable. It's constantly raining. Big, small. There, it went a bit bigger. Well, the beak, well, it doesn't affect the bite. Do you agree? Overall, it's stable, basically, for such a size. And it doesn't matter. Yeah, well, the rain is definitely unpleasant. What can I say? I want to be dry. Here's fish. The location is very important. Fishermen depend on it more than on bait and feed and everything else. If there are no fish, then goodbye, my boy. Goodbye, my dear. If there's fish, then it got off, the little rascal. Nothing. Now we're going to catch you in the bushes. The threshold is a little rascal. The weather, summer, sunshine. Look, it's absolutely beautiful, just incredibly beautiful. The grass is tall, and clover is growing, just like clover. I love beautiful capes, tasty ones. Everyone loves them a lot. Rabbits, domesticated ones, all the animals, the farm really loves clover. Noble grass. So, in short, I was gone for 2 minutes. I caught a fish and got snagged on a branch. Whoever the fish caught, that's fine. There are millions of fish here. Let me shake it up so we can start shaking it. First of all, shake it down. Oh, lower. And shake it. You could have taken everything in your hands. Look. Minutes work. That's it. So you're catching crucians here while I'm out for a walk, and there's just a gorgeous bite going on over there. Right. What on stones? Beautiful, plus the pole and the shivers. With a whip rod, I have a 0.18 line as the main one. It's 6 meters long, perfect. And my hook is 12, 10, 12. In this rod, they ended gold quality good. And it's an original Japanese Hayabusa. Here it is. I have it. A 9. Cherry fits perfectly on it, and it works great. Catching short. We need to change water crucians. There's not much oxygen there right now. You see, they're all breathing with their snouts up the top. We need to get water and add it to them in the bucket. Awesome. Wow. I was on the edge. Yeah. Almost gone. Almost gone. Yeah. It's slippery, especially in these minefield slippers of mine. 1, 2, and there. I changed the water, they say. And it's thundering there. So, another, in short, the armor sleeper. which doesn't let anyone get close at all. You mentioned that this is the Amo sleeper last time. This is what it looks like, right? This fish doesn't grow any bigger. There are a lot of them, and it just tears apart. Start filming. Otherwise, I've got a booby-trapped slipper here again. What am I going to show today? How to check the sharpness of hooks during the cast. Be very careful, otherwise it could be shorter like this. Catch yourself. Come on, we're going to save you now. Don't cry, dear. You feel it yourself, you know best. Or I'll pull you, come on, you pull it yourself, but make sure it's with meat. Oh, look, meat. There it is. A worm. I thought it was meat. Come on, good job. Look how it's hitting. Oh, I said I'll steal it. Look, you didn't catch it. I got it. I stole your Crucian carp. Phew. Well, we caught a lot. Like fishing, it was great. The fish were pretty good. Now we're going to show you this bucket. Here, hold it properly there. Well, okay. If you want a few thousand, you'll count it for fun. Kukar, and we'll release them all. We'll release them because, well, we're waiting for a dozen to catch these pike. We'll release them. But the bite was great. There was a moment when it was bad, and there was a moment when it was absolutely awesome. Yeah, and we were just walking. In short, let's catch a crab. The fishing was a success. I borrowed guy. So I borrowed the guy. Let them count the fish. How many already? 17 to a dozen already. Based on the feeling, how many dozens do you think? 4 or more? Probably 38. So what's up with you? How many? Them said them. It's not them. Yeah, right. Almost 80 pieces. There, in the small bucket. Let's catch a crab. You're like a monster at fishing. It's dangerous to have you around. Taking you fishing? I see you'll catch all of them here. Come on, let's go. Oh my, come on, let's show the guys in the 7th. Yeah, well, it's fine here. In the bucket, I'll tell you. We still need to take him out like this. Yoshkin Matryoshkin. Well, you really did it. Here are 80 pieces. Hit like, subscribe to the channel, guys, because what is this? Just a killer? Crucian carp? Well, look, as I promised, go and release half of the Crucians. So you just take it by eye, release half, and we'll take the other half with live bait, because we don't need that much. Next time we come, it's better to take a little bit and then throw it away. Because there are some left. You should also throw back the big ones. Hey, the big one is swimming, we don't need him for bait. And we're not going to fry him. He's the only one. Oh, got it. Crucian carp, come on. We're all filling up with water, the rest of us. We'll catch the rest before we go pike fishing.